and Mitchell, do you think size is an issue? I mean, they can score with the best of them, but how about defensively in the size? Because they're both smaller guards.
We can give us the scouting report on Monday. Ty Jerome.
Here comes Black. Jerome pokes it away. Ty Jerome able to reverse.
Now can you get stops when you're not scoring? Jerome again. He get a layup. You got Jeremiah
doing everything. A Coro at both ends. Here's Jerome for three. Oh, mercy!
His own team.
There, they got him the lead. He's gonna roll with him at the end of the quarter.
Jerome put the moves on Giddy.
Oh, he's talking trash.
There, and the ball was bouncing. Cavs were shifting, and almost that shell defensive drill. They just made a tough shot.
Jerome got hit. He puts it up and in.
Pencil in and dial in on how to try to slow down the Cavaliers. So our third quarters have not been a success.
Here's Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome again.
John, which is the appropriate thing to do. Ty Jerome steals the ball.
Jerome to the basket, puts it up and in. He sheds Hurdle once again.
Raptors being very aggressive with the Cavs, challenging him physically.
Jerome works his way inside. Oh, missed it. Tip high into the air. Good play by Merrill. They're poking ahead to Jerome. Jerome stops. He fires. He knocks it down.
That is a back-breaking shot again.
Court. He'll slow down. Sling one over to Jerome, who got two of the Raptors in the air. Oh, my! Ty Jerome. Trae Young is watched by Ty Jerome, who extends that defense. And he stripped him. Jerome stomps, fires. Got it!
There's that guy we've been looking for, Ty Jerome.
That's how they roll in Edmond, Oklahoma. Jerome with an and one.
Here's Donovan Mitchell. Cavs gone 5 of 7 from the field in the second quarter as Ty Jerome was all by his lonesome, and he makes no mistake. Can't find the range, and here's Tyson. He'll dump off to Jerome. Jerome with a subtle little move. Backed up Yabusele for the Cavalry to arrive. Here's Garland off to Jerome. Jerome got McCallum on a fly by, and he nails a three.
Fight. Neither team shooting the ball at all. By Jerome. He's come off the bench, hit 2 threes, and now pointing at the Warrior bench.
That's the transition defense.
Losses. We just saw Atlanta down in Georgia. That's good.
Here is Evan Mobley absorbing a lot of contact on a tough drive up the baseline. He went to the perimeter. A driving kick by Donovan Mitchell. A redrive and a score by Ty Jerome.
Jerome. The runner's up. The runner's good. Some Jerome magic here in the fourth quarter. Cavs up by
3% as a team, 41% from beyond the arc. They missed 5 straight shots. That is a tough runner from Ty Jerome. Mitchell. Lane opened up, tossed it out to Jerome. Jerome pump fake. Count it plus the foul.
Send it in, Jerome.
Ty Jerome's a hooper, man.
His third three.
Kelly Oubre Jr. to OKC in the CP3 trade. Then he was traded to Houston, where he was waived as he hits another 7th three-pointer tonight for Jerome.
On Monday, that was a game without Trae Young. And Ty Jerome gets inside the score, and one for Jerome.
Another added bonus of the big lead here this afternoon. Jerome burrows inside. He'll float it up and in.
Concentrating on this one, though, Joe, because this will still be a great home stand. But they got to get this game.
Yeah. See right now, the Cavaliers are turning it up a couple notches, and it's going to start with Donovan Mitchell.
Jerome with a tough Euro step inside.
Timberwolves' 11th straight shot. Jerome goes and gets it. He gets into the paint, puts it up and in, and Ty Jerome has a chance for the three-point play.
Of the basketball, he will not hear about it now. Big three by the Rook.
Oh, steal by Jerome! How do you like that? Merrill knocked it away right to Ty.
To create extra possessions, and that has come through forcing opponent turnovers and offensive rebounds.
Ty Jerome, who has had a huge season
He's been
for Merrill,
to keep Achua off the offensive glass. Here's Jerome curling it in, plus the foul, and a chance.
Winding down between the leg dribble. Navigates to the free throw line, floats it up and in. Jerome getting creative. Jerome, step back three. Jerome!
Jerome now a switch with the big Pataze. Jerome off one leg. He's got it. Off the window. Ty Jerome creative.
You talk about they brought back the same roster. Well, yeah, he was technically on their roster, Ryan, but he wasn't.
See what the Cavs can do with these final 6 seconds. Jerome works it on Reed. Jerome for three. Hey! Knocks it down. That is a huge 5-point swing. Just a load of foul shots. 27 taken by the Blazers, 21 by the Cavaliers. Jerome gets fouled. He puts it up and in.
We've seen them take advantage of those matchups multiple times. Jerome, and one for Ty Jerome.
Mobley finds the cutting Jerome. Good head and shoulder fake.
Nice little kick. 3 defenders go to John Morant. He does a good job of finding Vince for a clean look.
Jerome hunting the shot, scores over Pippen. Jerome says, why not me? And strike a pose. 16 and counting.
Handle. Good job by Simmons keeping him in front of him.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Jerome, the runner off the window, is good. Boy, the Clippers played.
Nice defense there by Kevin Carter. Staying with Jerome. Jerome, oh man.
With you in the paint, go up and score the ball.
Jerome on the drive, tied up.
561. That reminds me of old school Eastern Conference basketball, Big T. And that is one deep triple.
Those other defenders, I don't think they'll be able to mess with it the way the Blazers run that play. So we'll see if they kind of go to that. They might have to. They might have to dial up some kind of answer. Ty Jerome is going.
Just 16 of 43, 37%. They pull within 5, 9:22 remaining. Ty Jerome off the screen. Draws 5-0 off his feet and laid it up and in. You don't. 5 games to play for the Cavs. Jerome to the foul line, in on Malik Monk. Hesitates, pirouettes, floats, and scores. Lakers aren't much clearer either. Lakers are in 3rd place as Ty Jerome nestles inside. He floats it.
Now he's on the. Oh, what a move by Jerome. Inside for 2. And he'll get home court with the win tonight. And dancing Jerome with a series of fakes and a jab and a hit. Defense, he works on Hunter, triggering Siakam the other way, but then here comes Cleveland's defense, and they're a terrific defensive team coming in, number 9 in the NBA. Oh, man.
Clowney takes it on the baseline. Intercepted. It's Jerome. Jerome over Wilson. He's got it.